everybody, hiya, welcome to Wildkids Australia once again. Here we are out in the bush and I was just looking at this most amazing view. I'm really lucky to live where we live, and this morning I'm hearing nothing but birds because it rained last night. Everything's really fresh. We're getting lots of lorikeets, we're hearing wattlebirds, kookaburras, honey eaters. I hear them now. So, today I thought we'd go on a different walk, looking at some different terrain, and then we'll see what we shall see, shall we? Do you want to come with me? You ready for a walk? Okay. Don't forget to post in to say who's listening. Say who's here, give me a wave. Are you sitting down at the back and paying attention? Sit down at the back, pay attention. Ready? Come on then. So I thought we'd go somewhere different today, just because I showed you in the woods and I showed you Wildkids Base Camp, but I think the picture was really wibbly, so I'm trying to stand on top of the hill today, just so you can see me a bit better. But let me know if it's still wibbly and then we can do something about that, okay? Brilliant. Come on then, let's go. So as we're walking through here, you see the soil's really sandy. And that's because the rain has been washing all the stones here, and it washes it all down. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this ant here. There's a honey ant. He's looking for a little bit of food. He's been told by the queen to find a little bit of something to eat. He's very fast. I don't think we'd be able to catch up with him if he was our size, do you? How fast can you run? I can't run that fast. Now, let's keep walking. See what else we can...
Hayley Chant says, hi Trevor.
Hi Hayley, how are you?
From First Grammar Castle Hill.
First Grammar Castle Hill, hello guys, hello everybody. How we doing? You good? I'm feeling terrific because the sun's nearly out. It's not raining. I thought it was going to rain, it was going to be really horrible, but it's gorgeous. I found something. Now, I don't know if you guys know what's happening this Sunday, but a certain fluffy, big-eared little bouncy thing might be going around to people's gardens or houses, delivering things. But did you know he practices? And sometimes he leaves things around. And
Frankie says hi from Earth Kids.
hey Frankie, how you doing? Eggs. Not bird eggs. Easter eggs. Oh my golly galashes. Shut the front door and close the windows. I've got 3 Easter eggs already. It is not even Sunday! I'm going to keep them and I'm going to eat them all myself. No. Now, well, if we're finding treasure like this, I think we should go on a treasure hunt, don't you? And see what else we can find. I think that's going to be amazing. So let's keep walking and let's see what we can find. Because treasure doesn't always have to be gold. It doesn't have to be diamonds. It could be chocolate. Oh, it could be flowers.
Ellie Kennard, Simon Lee at Parentia. Sorry.
You can't read. My cameraman can't read. Hello, Ellie.
Madison Ryan.
Hey,
says
Maddie.
hi.
Hi. How you going? Are you good? Look at this flower here. Who remembers what this one is called? This is the Devil Mountains honeyflower. And they are beautiful. I think this can be treasure as well, you see. They are so pretty. And quite spiky, those leaves. Ow. And there's a beautiful red one there. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? That's treasure. That's treasure. Oh.
Laura from Earth Kids says hi.
Hi, Laura. Look at this. Now this is a spider flower. Wonder why it's called that. Maybe it's because it's got its like little spidery legs. It's cool. And look, if you look carefully, there's a spider's web here. I'm going to be very gentle. I'm not going to touch it because I don't want to hurt the spider and ruin it, all its wonderful hard work. Okay, should we keep going? Beautiful. Now, what else can we find? So we're right on top of a cliff here. It's really fun. Look. That's a really big tree. We're actually at the top of the tree. It's really high.
Head Start Billa Vista wants the kids want to see you do your best bunny impression.
You want to see a bunny impression? What, a hopping bunny impression? Or just a impression? Because we can go like this. We can bunny hop everywhere. We can be bunnies. Or, if I find a carrot, I might eat that as well. Okay, now, got to be really careful here. That's why journey stick. Remember I said about the journey sticks and how I can use it to walk along? Being very careful. Very careful. Moving along nice and safely. Now, what else have we got? See, it's very different here. All these different grasses growing. Beautiful, beautiful little flowers on here. They're very, very delicate, but all doing the same job, trying to get pollinated, just like all the great big flowers that you see as well. Okay, let's go through here. Now, another reason I bring my journey stick is to bang the ground just in case there's a little slithery snake. So, let's go through here. Now, look at here, look. Look at all these lichens and mosses. So the ground's really wet here, look. You can see the wet on my fingers. And the grass roots are holding all this sand in and all these lichens here. And these, even grasses do flowers. These ones have gone over, so there's seeds in there. Oops. And they'll fall on the ground here, like these. And they'll start to grow other bits of grass. It's very clever, you know. Plants are really clever. I keep telling you, plants are clever. Okay, now. Let's keep walking along here. Young plants here. Oh! Here is going to be a big grass tree. It's just starting. But that'll be really tall soon. They can grow up to 10 feet high. It's bigger than me. And that's when they're a lot older than me as well. Okay. Now, let's keep walking through here and see what else we can find. Now this is tea tree. Smells delicious. It's really good for your skin. Smell that. Can't smell it? What do you mean you can't smell it? Have you got a cold? Or you just can't smell? Oh, because you're on telly. No, I'm on the telly. You're watching it. Is that right? I'm on the telly. Okay. Let's have a look here. Oh, this is lovely. Look at this little yellow flower here. Isn't that sweet? Another bit of treasure. A bit of gold treasure there. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay. Come on, let's go. Now here we have a she oak, and it kind of looks like an acorn, but it's not, because all these little bits in here are actually seeds. And it's really bumpy, but not rough. They feel really nice. But the leaves actually are quite spiky. It's got little spikes on the end of it to stop the animals eating it. Plants are clever. They don't want to be eaten. Let's have a look over here. Now, who remembers what this is? Who remembers? Who's been drawing on the trees again? That's right, it's scribbly gum. So underneath here, we'd have tiny little larvae of a moth. And when the scribbly gum sheds its bark, all this bark falls off, just like this here. And then underneath, it shows where the track of the larva larvae, sorry, not lava, larvae, is going in between the layers of the outer tree. It's really interesting. Oh! Get off, Mr. Fly. More eggs! More eggs for me! I'm going to get fat! It's brilliant! I love Easter.
Lucy Fox says, great new year, kids love it.
Hi, Lucy. How are you going? Hello to Scotland. Hello, it's Scotland. Woo! I'm international. Very international. Oh, and hello to my nanny Annie in Wales, and also all the kiddywinks down at Towerdreff in Cornwall. Hi, guys. How are you? Hi, Alison. Now, let's have a look here, because this is a really cool spot, because the tree, as I told you last time, I don't know if you remember, this tree is all breaking down from the termites. Look, what's this? Look at that. Turning into soil. And then you've got animals all looking for an extra bit to eat. So what I'm going to do, I am going to scrub away some of this and see what we can see. Might be some ants. See what else we can find, if there's anything about. Turn a few things over. Nope, nothing there today. But still see all this beautiful moss. It's really soft. Really soft. It's lovely. It feels beautiful. Now in here, oh look. Now you can see, I don't know if you can see it there, there's a spider's web. Now that spider's being really clever because it's put its web in the gap in between these two branches, so when flies can fly in and get stuck in the web, and then the spider has a dinner. Very clever. And the spider doesn't have to go to school to learn how to make a web. Very clever. There's another one! I'm gonna get fat, I'm gonna need a dentist, I don't care, 'cause they're all yummy. Now, earlier on, I was exploring just to see if everything was safe for me to walk around, and I found something. And I put him in here because I wanted you, especially you guys, to see him. Now here, oops, it's a millipede. Now he's quite a big one actually. Now you can see, I showed you one of these guys before, but not as big as this one. All on the back of his shell. And that's to protect him from getting eaten. But underneath, see all his legs? And he has 2 sets of legs for every single part of his... Come back this way, mate. Come on. Come on. This is Dilbert. Well, that's what he said his name was. I'm not really sure. He could have been making it up. He might be called Roger. We don't know. But he's there very, very busy, looking for food. He hasn't got very good eyes, and that's why he's got the 2 antennae at the front. And he's feeling and tasting for food as he moves along. Now, Dilbert has cousins that can be that long. Now, I don't want to see one of those. I don't mind those guys, because you know I'm about bugs. So, I'll look at those, but the big ones, Dilbert's cousins that are this big, no. Okay. Now, what other treasures can we find? Oh! It's getting... I must have been ever so good, because I found another 3 eggs. Now, look at these beautiful lichens here as well. These are all different plants we can look at. You don't have to go very far to find lots and lots of different things, you see. Now, what's really interesting about here is that the rain would have come all the way from up here and washed all the way down. But the tree roots going along here make steps, so they're trapping all the sand. And that means all the nutrients stays there, which means the tree has some nutrients that it can suck up with its roots. Now, I think the tree's done that on purpose. Or is it a happy coincidence? I don't know. But whatever it is, it's clever. Okay, let's have a look over here, see what else we can find. Now this is a very clever plant. Its flowers are tiny, but because it clumps them all together, all of a sudden, oh look, there's an ant on there. You see him? See, plants don't always use bees or butterflies to pollinate. They also use other animals, and this one is happily using ants to pollinate. Now the clever thing about this type of flower, it's tiny, that little flower. But if that flower was on its own, lots and lots of animals wouldn't be able to see it. So if it clumps them all together in a great big bunch like that, all of a sudden, bigger animals can see it. Plants are clever, I keep telling you. Okay, let's keep walking. Now this is getting silly. This bunny must have had a hole in his basket because I found some... Oh, wow, look. So, found the eggs. I'm going to eat them all. I'm going to ruin my dinner. But look here, look at this treasure. Look at this. Look at that feather. Now that is the tail feather of a kookaburra, because there's lots of kookaburras around here. Now, feathers are meant to fall out, like our hair. When we brush it, sometimes the hair comes out. It keeps growing, you see, and feathers grow back. When they get a bit broken, a bit old, like this one, see, it's not holding itself together anymore, so it's not going to help the kookaburra fly as well. So, it'll shed that feather and then grow a new one. But look at the colours. Aren't they beautiful? There's the beautiful browns and whites. Oh, it's gorgeous. I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to put it in my bag as treasure. Okay. Oh, in my bag today? Oh, yeah, sure. So, I've got my flower book that shows me all the flowers that are around. I've also got my butterfly and moth book that shows me some of the beautiful butterflies that we see. I haven't seen many today, and to be honest, it's coming to the end of the butterfly season, because what season are we in now? Who knows what season we're in? So it's not really hot anymore, so it's not summer, but it's cooling down, so it was hot. So is there any snow around? Not in Australia, I don't know. So, and it's not really cold just yet, so it's not winter. And all the trees haven't lost their leaves yet, and they're not coming out again, so it's not spring. So what's the last one? What is it? Who can remember? Starts with an or and ends in tum. Autumn. Yay, that's right, autumn. Well done. God, you guys are so clever. Almost as clever as the plants. Okay, so onward and upward. Let's see what else we can find.
Vanessa Brown says Elena said autumn.
Elena, spot on. Gold star. Gold star. Now, what else can we find here? Now, I'm being careful. This is a bit tricky down here in this path. So we go down here. Now, let's have a look. So we've got the Banksia here. This is the old man Banksia. It's got like a really soft, knobbly bark. It's very rough, but it's a little bit soft. What else have we got? Oh! We've got big termites there. Termite. Remember that from last time where I showed you the inside of the termites mound? Let's see if we can. We'll try and find one. I'll see if we can find one, and we can have a look at that again if you like. Come on in. What else have we got here? More seeds on the she oak here. Oh, look. There's some new Banksia flowers just coming out. Look at those, aren't they beautiful?
Nova wants to know what native birds lay Easter eggs.
Oh, it's the very rare Easter Australis birds. It's about 18 foot tall, purple wings, and eyes the big as saucepans. Oh yeah. And it's got the weirdest call of any bird anywhere. Because most birds are... This one goes, "Oi, get your Easter eggs!" Just like that. It's amazing. Okay. Did you hear one then? No, definitely wasn't one. Now,
Chloe and Kaylee at First Grammar want to say they're having a lot of fun exploring with you.
oh, it's the best, isn't it? Isn't it the best thing to do? Do exploring. Love it, personally. Now, what else have we got? See what we can find. Oh, listen. Oh, what's that? Oh, I don't know what they were. They were fast. Let's see if we can find them. Now, let's have a look over here. We've got to be very careful. And there's more roots that are holding all the sand in here, all the nutrients. Haven't seen any snake tracks, which is probably a good thing. Let's have a look down here. See what we can find through here. Oh, there's some more flowers. What have we got? Anything exciting? Ah, here's some flowers. Now these flowers are really clever because they keep growing up and up. Oh, they smell beautiful. But all these leaves are really... they are very, very spiky. I imagine that the plant itself is actually quite delicious and it doesn't want to get eaten. So it's turned its leaves into little spiky things, and that stops bigger animals coming along and having a nibble. Okay. Found another feather. What treasures do we find again? Look at this one. Now this one's really white. What bird has white feathers like this with a little bit of yellow? Who can tell me? Anyone? Not a gull, because we're not by the seashore. They're quite big, and it's got yellow here, so it's got a sore throat when it's got a call, and it goes, "Ah! Ah!" Any ideas? That's right. It's a cockatoo feather. And that's beautiful. I'm going to put that in my treasure box as well, because I've got lots of feathers. I don't know if you remember that I've got lots of feathers that I bring in to show you when I talk about birds flying. So when I get to come and see you in your preschools, I can show you these feathers, can't I? And double bubble. I feel I'm getting fatter already. I feel I'm already fat from eating all that chocolate. But I don't care. Don't tell the grown-ups. But I don't care. I love chocolate. Almost as I love adventurizery. So.
Lily Milner is watching and says hi. Love the bird impressions.
Thanks, Lily. Really appreciate it. Glad you're okay. Now, I think we should keep going this way. Let's have a look. Now, we've got to be careful. Minding over all these rocks again. The journey stick is really coming in handy today. So, oh look, there's some different banks here. They're beautiful and orange. Oh look, and there's a little moth. Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's gone. Sorry, I disturbed him. Let's see if I can get a better picture of this. Look at the beautiful colours. Oh, that's worth it. Any pot of gold, that one, isn't it? Isn't that glorious? Look at the way the water's cascading down as well. Beautiful, so beautiful. Oh, we're very lucky to live where we live. Very lucky indeed. Okay, now. Oh, that's a shame. Now, not everything wins in nature. And just have a look here. This tree has fallen over because it got too heavy and the soil around it's not deep enough. But it's still living, it's still trying, and look, come over here guys. Look at this beetle. Look at this guy. Look how beautiful and yellow he is underneath. He's holding on for dear life now. He's upside down. There you go. Now he's green. Why do you think he's green? Why do you think? That's right. Camouflage. Animals don't want to be eaten. And especially beetles like this would be delicious bit of protein for birds. So he's hiding in there and he looks almost the same colour as those leaves, doesn't he? Very, very, very clever. Very, very clever, Mr. Beetle. Well done. I'll leave him to it. Now, let's go over here. Oh, it looks like we're coming to the edge of the cliff again. Oh, listen, listen. Shh! Oh, I forgot my stick! Ta-da! Yes. And anyway, without a stick. Whew. Okay, so what else can we see? Oh, we've got more grass trees here. Oh, more birds. Let's see if we can walk quietly. We'll try and walk a little bit quiet. I'm too noisy. I know I'm too noisy. I know I'm noisy. You know what I'm like. Can't help myself. But if we listen, we can hear the lorikeets in the tree. Oh, wow, look at this. Isn't it beautiful? We're really lucky. Let's hope we can look after places like this, because then everybody gets to enjoy it if we look after it. And I'm really glad to see nobody's left any crisp packets around, sweet wrappers. I know about the Easter Bunny, but you know, I'm going to forgive them because I'm going to eat all these in a minute. Look at this guy. Oh, he's flying away now. I was a bit too noisy again. But I think someone has had their morning tea, but someone has left a whole heap of eggs. Look at this. Oh, all in my favourite spot as well. Oh, well, do you know what? I'm bushed. I'm done. I'm going to have a rest. I've got my pile of eggs here that Mr. Easter Bunny or Easter Egg Bird has left. I'm going to have all of them with the ants. I'm going to have a little rest. And I think I'm going to have a sleep. So, until next time, thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to go onto my webpage and subscribe on the wildkidsaustralia.com.au. Have a look at that. There's some blogs on there for the grown-ups, and I'm going to be putting lots and lots of activity ideas for you over Easter. Now, because it's Easter, remember to look after everybody and enjoy the weekend. Eat as much chocolate as you dare. I know that mummies and daddies are very good at like marshalling how much you eat. But look after everybody, stay safe. I know it's pretty tough at the moment, not getting to see everybody you want to. But until next time, I'll see you then. Take care, everybody. Bye. Bye.